Good morning, everybody. Grumpy old man Tim coming back at you again to continue the saga of the cancers. This one here will probably be the one we'll wrap up with. It's going to be the cancer slash stroke episode. What happened in the last one was we were talking about cancer number two, the reconstructive surgery they did. Well, during the reconstructive surgery, I guess one of the surgeons did something to the carotid artery in my neck. Now, inadvertently, they did something when they did the pectoral flip, that type of thing, and plaque started to build up in the carotid artery. A big deal. I didn't notice it. I did notice that this thing here was swelling. Okay? No big deal. I thought it was part of the recovery. So, I'm doing whatever I usually do, getting in trouble and being the little shithead that I am. I went to a community meeting, and it was a community supper actually. And there was a nice cook, had a nice meal, gave my friend a hug, beautiful Jamaican woman, and I died right in her arms, dropped dead from a massive stroke. And it was a big one because I was gone, and gone. So, luckily, they knew who I was. So they contacted my daughter, yada, 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 and all that stuff going on. And it was a big ass stroke. Now, that's stroke number one. I've had two. Stroke number one happened, and I ended up being in the Elizabeth Briere Rehabilitation Center to learn how to walk again. And that's in Ottawa. So if you don't know where that place is, don't worry about it. So I had to learn how to walk again because that stroke was massive. The right side of my body partially paralyzed, and I still do, like when I walk, I kind of do the March of the Penguins. I kind of, and anyway, to make a long story a bit longer, I had some kind of revelations in there with my son-in-law telling me stuff that, that stroke kind of made you for the better. And what do you mean by that? It kind of woke me up because I was being a bit of a dick, I guess, before. And this haircut, look at this goddamn hair. What the hell? Anywho, sidetrack. Squirrel. Anyway, so I was in there, did a little rehab, that type of stuff. I got out a few months later. I told my daughter, Jesus, this arm doesn't feel right. It feels kind of sore. So she takes me to the hospital, back again, and they do the same thing, put me in the, I didn't have a stroke, yeah, I had a stroke. So it wasn't a big one like the first one. It was kind of a mini one, or it's halfway mini. So anyway, so they decided, okay, we're going to do something about it. Great. So while I was in there waiting for them to get a room for me, or not a room, but I had a bed, and I was waiting for the procedure to start. I asked them, has anybody checked my neck? And they go, what do you mean? What do I check your neck for? And I said, okay, because when we had, before the stroke, this was puffy. It was huge. And after I had the stroke, it went down. See that? Nice and flat. Okay? But when I was feeling crappy with my daughter, it started to get fat again. So I said, anybody check my neck? So they checked my neck, and they measured it, and lo and behold, guess who was right? It was me. It was my neck. Something in the neck was going wrong. So the surgeon got together and decided they were going to do, finally, fix it up. So they put a stent in me. They went through my groin, ow, and they went up into the carotid artery, put a stent in there to keep the blood flow going, and ever since then, I've been good. So that was stroke number one and two all combined, which wasn't too bad of a story. The next saga, if they want me to continue, was in between the strokes. That was when my wife passed away. And that's when I had to have my aortic bisection done, which means your heart basically rips apart and pumping blood into the wrong places, and it's not good. That was when the kids were told I had a less than 5% chance to survive. So, stay tuned. All right, Aphrodite, have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.